Good evening. My name is Georgina L. Holliday, and I am your City Clerk of Inkster. We would like to welcome you to the City of Inkster 2026 State of the City Address. Thank you to our sponsors, the Inkster Chamber of Commerce and DTE, and to the Inkster City Council for servicing your district. I would like to acknowledge the council, Mayor Pro Tem District 4, Stephen A. Chisholm, Councilwoman District 1, Felicia Rutledge Cheeseborough, Councilman District 2, Freddie G. Bishop III, Councilwoman District 3, Lindsay Scott, Councilwoman District 5, Kim Howard, and Councilwoman District 6, Beatrice Richardson. Green.
If everyone in the audience will please stand for the advancement of the colors. If you are a veteran, you are authorized to salute. Sergeant of Arms, take charge. Yes, sir. Forward, arms. Forward, arms. Guard. Oh. Freeze in. Arms. Forward. Arms. Reverse colors. March. Honor guard. Hold. Freeze in. Arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please join me in pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor guard. Forward. Arms. Reverse colors. March. Honor guard. Oh. Prepare to post. Post. May be seated. Order, mark.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, there.
Thank you, Desiree Williams, and the veterans of the Foreign Wars Honor Guard Belleville Post. I will now acknowledge our dignitaries. Matt Colzar, Michigan State Representative, 22nd District. The representative of the Office of Warren C. Evans, Wayne County Exec, Sergeant Monty Holliday. Dr. Tara DeVoe, Haley Stevens for Michigan. Mayor John Raisa of Wayne. Mayor Mark Jacobs of Garden City. Barbara Whitewater and Adrian Walker of DTE Energy Community and Government Affairs. Anna Hillelander, Assistant Director of the Conference of Western Wayne. Chuck Jackson, Wayne County Director of Senior Services. Paul Johnson, Smart Community Relations. Carrie Moore and Stephanie Richards of Wayne County Sheriff's Office Community Liaisons. Dwayne Gill, Governmental Consultant Services Incorporated. Salisa Jackson, One Detroit Credit Union. Sheena Wells, Acting Director of Inkster Housing Commission and staff. Gina Wilson Stewart, The Telegram News and NAACP of Western Wayne. Michael Wader, our Superintendent of Taylor School District. Laura Rayners, GrowthWorks, Director of Government Relations and Communication. Lydia Leonard, Hydura Health. Marla Edwards Wheeler and Victor Wheeler, Just Try Recovery. Shantice Hollins, Tony Dooley, and Nikki Dooley of Seeds to Feed. John Hopkins Choices Program. Ida Bird Hill, Automation Works. Sarah DeVere, Zaman International. Are there any other dignitaries that I didn't recognize? If so, please stand and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm State Senator Dana Polhanky. I represent Inkster. One Avenue Mitchell, Wayne West End School Board.
Thank you. Please let's welcome Melody Rutherford.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing and sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the presence has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you again, Ms. Hunter. Now, I would like for everyone to please welcome Peyton Hudson, President of the Top Teams of America, Michigan Metro Chapter.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here and for caring about the future of our city. My name is Peyton Hudson, and I am truly honored to welcome you. I serve as president of the Michigan Metro Chapter of Top Teams of America, a youth-focused service organization that empowers young people to get involved in their community while building the skills and confidence needed for strong adult lives. I am a junior at Green Hill School in Ann Arbor, where I balance a rigorous academic schedule with AP and honors classes. I am also a student athlete serving as co-captain of the softball team and celebrating a recent league championship with my volleyball team. Outside of school, I have completed more than 30 hours of community service across Wayne and Washtenaw counties, and I am proud to serve as vice president of Delta Chins, an organization dedicated to the development and empowerment of young Black women. As I begin exploring colleges across the country, I plan to study public health because I believe healthy communities begin with informed, engaged leadership. As a young person deeply invested in the city, I care about the decisions being made today and how they shape the opportunities for my generation and those to come. Leadership matters, vision matters, and showing up for your community truly matters. It is my privilege to introduce a leader who shares that same commitment. Someone who, nearly 40 years ago, was also a top 10 president back in 1986 and 1987, and who continues to work toward a city where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Byron Nolan as he delivers his annual State of the City address.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2026 State of the City. It's good to see everybody here tonight for our one-year checkup. Tonight is about transparency. It's about looking at the wins we've achieved. It's about looking at, and just as importantly, looking at the things we still need to work on. I'll give you a snapshot of the state of our city and then lay out the vision that we'll move forward with. Before we get to the heavy lifting, I want to invite everyone to stay for the reception after their address. Let's break bread and talk about what we're gonna do together. I wanna thank my wife Jennifer, my mom Opal, my stepfather Willie for always showing up to support me and support our great city. I want to thank Peyton for introducing me. I can't wait to see the great things she's gonna do in her life. I always like to highlight the new staff members who have been joining our organization in the last year, so residents can put a face with a name. I'm gonna start with Alyssa Anderson, our grants administrator. Could you please stand? Also, Kamika Garrett, our human resources director. And Delonte Wilson, administrative assistant in DPS. Diamond James, Assistant Director of Parks and Recreation. Y'all gonna take a good look, because she gotta go to Pistons games, so she can see you right now. We'll see you later, Diamond. Have fun. Melissa McDaniel in accounts payable. Regina Washington, our finance manager. And we have Priscilla Crawford and Michael Green, our lead ambassadors. The fire department has hired 7 new firefighters in the past year, which puts us at full staffing levels for the first time since 2024. In the police department, we've hired 5 student police officers. They are currently in the police academy, and when they successfully finish, they will be hired as police officers. The city is sponsoring the students in the academy. We've also hired 3 certified, experienced police officers who are now working on road patrol. Also 3 police service aides who work the front desk at police station. We've made a very important addition to our police department. We want to welcome back Inkster resident Commander LaShaw Smith-Vaughn. Building a stronger foundation. In Inkster, progress isn't a concept we talk about in meetings. We are focused on getting work done. Over the last year, we've prioritized capital improvement projects that ensure our city remains safe and sustainable for generations. You may recall that we successfully completed section 1 of our sidewalk replacement program, a nearly $1.5 million investment in improvements for your mobility. We followed that up with an $886,000 expenditure to complete section 2 of the sidewalk program. But safety isn't just about the state of our concrete, it's about the pace of our neighborhoods. That's why we implemented a $113,000 speed bump program to protect our children and slow down traffic on residential streets. We're also looking towards the future of recreation and connectivity, investing $310,000 in phase 3 of the Inkster Greenway Trail. But we aren't just looking at the surface. We are rebuilding what's underneath the ground also. We have invested nearly $4.7 million into water main and lead line service replacements, which is an increase from the $2.1 million dedicated in last year's fiscal budget. This includes $763,000 for our lead service line replacement program, helping residents cover the cost of replacing lead lines or galvanized piping with copper materials leading into your home. Water main and lead service replacements. In spring of 2026, we are replacing water mains on Avondale Road from Sherburne Drive to Beach Daly, Arlington, Meadowbrook, Grandmont, and Blackstone from Sunnydale to Avondale. This includes 21 known lead service lines. We're investing nearly $4.7 million into this project. In the summer of 2026, we anticipate the final phase of construction on over 20,000 feet of water main on Colonial Street, Riverview, and surrounding streets, and more in Henry Streets also. In total, when this project is complete, we will have invested $10 million in water main replacement. We're constructing a new water pump station to help with water pressure in the city at John Daly and Carlisle Streets. Once completed, the total amount spent on the pump station will be $34 million. We're tackling massive infrastructure challenges, our sewer system. The Eastern Outfall CSO elimination projects are improving our sanitary and combined storm system to eliminate 3 combined sewer outfalls. It's a multi-phase project totaling over $40 million across phases 1 through 4. We're on schedule to complete the sewer reconstruction in July of this year that replaces 450 linear feet of pipeline, investing about $500,000. We have dedicated $6 million to a sanitary sewer rehabilitation program, which allows us to perform manhole and pipe rehabilitation across the city. Our wastewater system ranges about 600,000 square feet. We've started phase 6 of the work to perform assessments on the system using high-tech cameras that show us the condition of the pipes. This is important to the sustainability of our system, and we've dedicated $3 million for this work. Our road construction projects, North River Park Drive. In June, we will place new asphalt pavement from Avondale to Blackstone, make drainage improvements, and update the guardrail. This is the final phase of work after the water main lead service line was replaced. This project will cost $1.25 million to complete this summer. Starting this summer, Cherry Hill Road will be completely replaced between Inkster Road and Beach Daly. In partnership with In partnership with the city of Dearborn Heights, this is a $4.1 million project, and the city of Inkster is responsible for 20% of the cost. A note on our water meter replacement program. Now, as we talk about these investments in sustainability, I want to speak directly to the challenges many of you have faced with the water meter upgrades and the new billing system. I will be the first to say we could have done better. Communication with you should have been clearer and more frequent as we transitioned to this new technology. This project is a major investment in our city's future. The project costs us over $6 million, and it is essential for long-term sustainability and accurate tracking, but that does not excuse the frustration caused by the billing discrepancies. Please know that we have heard you in the recent town hall, through the question submission portal on our website, and of course with your many visits to City Hall. Our team is working through the billing accounts one by one to ensure every resident receives an accurate bill. We won't stop until it's right. Community development and construction projects. While we're strengthening the ground we walk on, we also are building the places where our lives happen. The centers of our community that make Inkster, Inkster. Our community development and construction projects are about providing support for every resident. Tonight, I'm proud to highlight our $2.5 million investment for our senior center. This isn't just about a new building. It's about a facility that integrates with the Dozier Recreational Center to provide wellness, fitness, and a gathering space for the generations that built this city. We have also secured $900,000 in rec center upgrades thanks to State Senator Dana Polhanky. Please stand. Senator is like an ATM machine. Additionally, we received $1.2 million from Wayne County for a new HVAC system for this building, with construction to be complete by June of this year. But I need you to bear with us through this process, because we expect to be without heat in this building for several weeks while the new HVAC system is being installed, so bear with us. I want to thank Wayne County Executive Warren Evans for providing the grant for the new HVAC system. We secured $1.7 million in grants to complete renovations on the Cultural Center, our old library, through our state senator again, Dana Polhanky. The work is starting in the spring and expected to be completed in the fall of this year. This will be a special place for our community's history, which will include meeting and event space. Thanks to Wayne County Executive Warren Evans again, we'll soon have a place to house animals that are roaming our streets, making it safer for the animals and for the members of the community walking in the neighborhoods. This new animal shelter will be located on the corner of John Daly and Pro Bridge. We have already completed the demo of the pre-existing building at that location, and we have projected a start date for construction in June of this year. Finally, Wheatley Park is going through a complete renovation. We are refurbishing the baseball field, adding a pavilion, a new parking lot, and new bathrooms. The total grant we received was $977,000 from a nonprofit called Spark. And I almost forgot to include, Growthworks purchased the older Guerra building on Inkster Road, just north of Michigan Avenue. And they're working on that now to reconfigure it so they can provide services for our youth in our community and in the surrounding communities. I'm very excited. When we're speaking about community development, we must not leave out Inkster's housing, the Denby Terrace, Parkside Estates, and Ramon Gardens renovation. Denby Terrace and Parkside Estates, redevelopment expected to begin April 2026. The redevelopment includes new interiors at all units, substantial upgrades to the exteriors and new systems, including a new electrical grid at Denby Terrace, an investment of $127,000 per unit, and an overall total development cost of $98 million. Coming to the city. All 315 units will be brought online, which means more families and neighbors coming to Inkster. Ramon Gardens 1 and 2, redevelopment expected to begin early in 2027. Redevelopment includes demo interior to the studs, with updates to the exterior, an investment of $385,000 per unit. Overall redevelopment cost of $106 million coming to the city of Inkster. And that will bring approximately 140 units online, adding new residents to our great centers. Is the interim director, Sheena Wells, in the house today? I want to thank you for your leadership, and if there are any housing commissioners in here tonight, I think it's time to remove the word interim from Mrs. Wells' title. In my 2024 State of the City, I said that my office will focus on bringing the types of businesses that will help our community thrive. I'm proud to say that we have made steady progress in this regard. In 2024, I told you that we would work to bring another grocery store. Garden Farm Grocery Store opened last year on the corner of Henry Ruff and Cherry Hill. They partnered with the city and our police department a few months ago to give out $50 gift cards the week before Thanksgiving. We received some great press from local media outlets regarding this. I received a call from one local mayor and from one of our close cities here, who asked, how did we make that gift card giveaway happen? I told him, my police chief is better than yours. We're happy to have the owners as part of our business community, and they have pledged to be good community partners. These are just some of the few of the local businesses that have opened up in the last year. In order to continue the development progress, one of the tools we will use is this marketing video for our city. Sade? I want to thank Simcod for helping us develop this video. Investing in our people. You are the heart of our city, so our efforts to ensure you have programs and initiatives that enhance the quality of life is one of our biggest priorities. I just want to name a few of our programs. Our focus and dedication to youth continues with programs such as our summer camp. We have received additional grant funds from Wayne Metro for the 2020-26 summer camp and the We Rise After School program. We also opted into RX Kids, which offers no strings, cash payments to pregnant mothers and infants in Inkster. Each mom receives, to enhance maternal and child health, each mom receives $1,500 when she gives birth and $500 per month for the first 6 months of the child's life. This will certainly help our young families. Our partnership with Gleaners allows us to feed the community twice a month, right here in the parking lot of the recreation complex on Monday afternoons. This program is going great, and the need for it is very real. We also have special events such as the citywide baby shower headed up by Councilwoman Lindsay Scott, the city's fall carnival for our youth, the Inkster Police Department's Shop with a Cop Halloween and Christmas parties. I don't want to leave out the Inkster Housing Commission's Christmas party organized by Commissioner Yvonne Moore and the Resident Council. Given that it's Black History Month, I would be remiss if I did not mention the Unity in the Community MLK Day of Service, where the AKAs, Deltas, Zetas, Qs, and top ladies of distinction, and many individuals in the community came together to provide basic commodities to residents who needed them to get through this dangerously cold weather we've been experiencing. New city initiatives. The LEAP program was created for single moms with children, They qualify for a variety of essential services, including a plumbing assessment to make sure their pipes don't contain lead, galvanized steel, or polybutylene. They receive lead-reducing filters and replacement cartridges to help safeguard their drinking water. And they can get their faucets replaced and assistance in signing up for the Medicaid lead abatement program to address and eliminate lead hazards within their home. Our zoning ordinance update. This project is led by Inkster resident A.C. Williams. She has drafted a complete update of our zoning ordinances. This is necessary for the city of Inkster to be recognized by the state of Michigan to be a development-ready city, which brings additional resources to spur economic development. Is A.C. Williams announced? We expect this updated zoning ordinance to be ratified next month by the city council. The creation of our code enforcement hotline, this is our police chief's idea, I believe. This allows residents to report code violations by telephone or email. The complaint goes directly to the code enforcement officers, and once action is taken, the resident who reported the complaint receives notification of the resolution. And this is one of the programs that's been working great since we implemented it. The vision forward, navigating a changing world. As we look at our progress, we cannot ignore what's happening in the world around us. We're living through a period of immense national and global tension. In Minneapolis, we've seen the heartbreak and unrest surrounding ICE operations. We have seen people get snatched out of their homes, vehicles, schools, and churches. Tragically, 2 people were shot and killed, and then immediately labeled as domestic terrorists by our federal government. ICE and our presidents are the true terrorists. In this way, the recent military intervention has created ripples felt across the globe and right here in our communities also. In some of our major cities, we've seen the National Guard deployed as a show of force by the federal government against its own people. This is not normal. We are marching towards the end of democracy as we know it. We need now, more than ever, common sense leadership who are not scared to fight for us. Announcement coming soon. Closer to home, the state budget is tightening, and we are seeing efforts to strip funding from cities and vital nonprofits, like the recent cuts to the tune of $634 million that were done by the State House Republicans. These cuts are not just numbers on a page. They are attempts to take away the tools we use to care for our community. But let me tell you this, Inkster has never been a city that waits on permission to thrive. We will continue to fight for every dollar, to protect every resident, and build a city that stands on resilience. Collectively, we have work to do. That starts with being on the right side of history and humanity. I appreciate your support as we move into these uncharted times. Thank you for being here tonight, and as always, there is one cause, there is one love. We are one city. God bless you.